Hello, welcome to Meettina here. So why is it that all the dating site, well, let's say dating site industry across the whole world are the multi-million dollars industry, and they all have one thing in common. It's an extremely high demand in finding and searching love. Love, love, love. That's what we got here. I hope everyone feel it now. But you see, I believe that every single human, every one of us, at least once in a lifetime, have spent endless hours and years searching for that soulmate, the one, the love of their life, or twin souls. And see, unfortunately, many, I think at young age, about 30, 40 years old already, have given up on that hope and finding someone. Forget about 50 and 60, they'll probably shut their doors forever. But see, I got someone here who's going to be telling you guys, no, 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 don't lose your hope. Because, she's here to share with you guys that this formula she has, this secret thing that she's going to be sharing with you. And that's how she found love, true love at 60. She never gave up. So let's hear it from Debbie Armond. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous, Tina.
Just quickly, guys, I knew her over a decade, slightly over a decade. And I'm telling you, she's gone through the same experience as everyone else, through trials and errors, disappointment, but she never gave up. And she's going to share that secret. Hello, Debbie. I'm excited about this one, because this is a big subject about love, So
it's huge. It's huge. We live for love, right? We live to express ourselves, right? To be in that bliss state, that state of, having somebody that they've got you, they're always there for you no matter what, that person that you get to enjoy life with, that person that you just, you wake up every day and you're excited to be alive.
I've seen your excitement. The time you met right now that's her husband. The time you met him about 3-4 years ago to the time that now you guys are successfully having your business. So you're gonna share all that with us. But I'm like, I look at your picture on Facebook from the beginning until now. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. Because she hit her 60 and she just blossomed to the fullest. It's never too late, guys, to find that person, to find that love. Debbie, share with us. I mean, I'm excited for you, for your life. I mean, this is amazing.
So a little bit of background. I was married. I was with my first husband for 28 years and really didn't have much of a voice in my life. Found that voice and found my freedom to express that voice in my mid-40s. And then, bounced around single for 15 years or so. Woo! Just in and out of relationships that worked for a while. And then, the guy would end up asking me to marry him. And it's like, oh, no, run, right? And I ran from commitment. I ran from really sinking in with somebody because of all of the wounds that I had built up over my lifetime, right? So back around the time that I met you, 10 years ago or so,
yes,
I really started doing the deep spiritual dive into who am I? And what is it that I want? And how can relationship really sink into my life and fit into my life? Not how can I fit into relationship? So really defining, what do I want my life to look like? And then taking action to make that happen. Really diving into the shadows of where my wounds were around not being good enough and, just not being worthy of everything in my life, forgiving your parents, healing sexual trauma, just going through different avenues of this work and just peeling away the layers of what is holding me back from calling in that person that I really deserve, that I really want, that's on my level. See, I was calling in relationships that were exactly what I needed at the time. And they were perfect at the time, but they were calling in people that were at my level right then, not the level that I wanted to be. So I really found that I needed to step in and do my inner work to become the person that I want to attract others to. So by taking off all of those layers that were weighing me down and really falling in love with myself first and learning to be okay without being in relationship, to really love my life, find my passions, and live, bless you, live my passion. And my passion was connecting with other people. It was building community. It was getting out there and making connections. It was having fun and going dancing. And so I started a singles meetup group, and there's still 1,200 members in it today. It's still going strong.
Wow.
10 years later, it's still going strong. I started a women's circle, and I sat in circle with women, and then I started going to women's retreats, women's empowerment retreats, and really starting to sink into my divine feminine. And it was just a beautiful unfolding, so to speak. And then in 2018, I was really kind of trying to decide, well, what do I want really? And it's like, yes, I want a committed relationship. I didn't think I would ever get married again, but I wanted a committed relationship. And so a friend had told me about an organization called HI, Human Awareness Institute. And so I signed up for level 1. It was a weekend workshop out in the desert. And I never really expected to meet anybody there. But I had just finished a course that a woman was putting together on how to call in your beloved. And after 16 weeks of doing all the things that I just mentioned earlier, and again, at a deeper level, we did a medicine journey on the top of a mountain and laid down our prayers, put them out to the universe, prayed all night long. When the sun came up that morning, it came through the trees in a shape of a heart, and it hit me right in the chest.
Wow.
And I knew right then that the universe had heard my prayers and he was on his way. And so I just let it go to the universe.
Beautiful.
I signed up for this workshop. And then 3 months later, when I walked into that workshop, there he was.
You already got the signs, that sign telling you just trust, let it go, you have it.
Let it go.
Yeah.
And he walked all the way across the room directly to meet me and engaged with me. And we ended up being, quote, buddies for the weekend. You had to have a buddy, and we were buddies. And by the end of the weekend, I was like, what the hell just happened? I just met this man I'm going to marry. Wow. And on the drive home, I'm calling my girlfriends going, I just met this man. I'm going to marry him. Oh my God.
So you knew the time you met him.
I knew, he knew. I went home, I called a friend of mine who's an intuitive, and I said, can we meet for lunch tomorrow? And she's like, sure. And she's walking up to me. She gets like 10 feet from me. She goes, oh, you met him. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And tears started running down her face. I go, I know.
Wow, that's
And
beautiful.
the same with him. And it was just 4 days later, we're talking about our wedding.
I remember when you first met him, you guys already took off to Indonesia.
We took off everywhere.
I
I
know,
mean,
but it's like a short, meeting. You guys just took off and went travel across the
we
ocean.
took off and we did everything. We just like, oh, there you are. Finally, let's go have fun.
There you go.
And we just dove into bliss and joy and just really took 3 more levels of high that year, just really deepening our connection and our tools for communication and
Mhm.
intimacy, and just really set some very deep intentions of what we wanted this relationship to look like and feel like. And
Wow.
yeah,
So let me ask you, after all this years, been about what, 4 years now with him?
3.5 years, 3.5, yeah.
Is this still as blissful, as
It
exciting?
just gets better.
Oh, okay. Why is it getting better? Tell.
I think we've let down any remaining walls that may have happened. Like when we got married in September, it was an amazing wedding. When we got married that night, when I laid down to sleep, and this was hours after I had had any food or drink, I felt a spring pop in my body and I started unwinding.
Wow.
And it was not just unwinding the stress of the last 6 months of planning the wedding and hoping that our children would get along because that was the first time they were meeting, and, family and everything. It was decades of, will I ever find a man that's big enough to hold all of me? Because I'm big. I'm large, I mean, I'm a lot, and most men, I'm scared. They run, it was decades of, do I deserve happiness at
Oh.
this deep level?
Mm.
Can I really trust a man you know, to do this again? And it was like this energetic purge that was releasing all this withheld trauma in my body that I didn't even know was there.
Wow. Wow.
And it just relaxed me into this bliss that really allows me to sink into my divine feminine even more and go into my creatrix and just, create. And this man, he just holds me in this beautiful container and helps me fly.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. So he also, you were going through working on yourself, but he also doing at the same time. That's how you guys met,
Yes,
right? That's
yes,
beautiful. Because hadn't been those work, the inner work, do you think this would be a happy ending between you and him?
yeah. And we continue to do the work. Like
Yeah.
on a regular basis, at least weekly, we check in with each other.
Okay.
I mean,
So
we really sit down and hold hands and look into each other's eyes and just breathe together and then check in. How are you? What's going on in your world this week?
wow.
Do you need any support in any way? How can I make your life easier? Or I'm feeling, I'm feeling stressed this week and I could use a little extra TLC, or, talk about appreciations. I really loved how you made dinner for us tonight. That was really beautiful. Thank you. Or just, you know, a couple days ago when I snapped at you, I'm really sorry.
Mm.
This was going on, or just, really talk to each other, really check in on your relationship.
Wow,
And
Debbie, I absolutely love that, the weekly check-in, because majority of couples, we're just we're just too busy in our life. And
yeah,
a lot of couple tends to go separate slowly and not realizing that. And this is why there's so many divorces out there.
yeah,
And for you to say that, a weekly check-in, that's like even bringing closer,
it does.
and to keep the relationship going even better and better. That is a beautiful, beautiful formula that you guys doing. This is amazing. I never thought about that.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's a very important tool. I mean,
Yes.
communication
Mhm.
is the number one reason that couples fall apart.
Oh, huge. I think majority communication and finance for sure. Than what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And finance sometimes is communication as well, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
can work
one
with that. I think
partner,
we all can work with that part if
right.
it's being, talked about.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
we have date night once a week still.
That's even beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And we get
Wow.
creative. We get creative. We get fun with our date nights.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Amazing. So what would you, for listeners here, Debbie, what would you give in advice from your own personal experience? I mean, at this point in your life, you've gone through, a lot of relationship traumas, dating. You definitely you have a lot of wisdom they can share with everyone here. So would you say I know you do some sort of coaching right now, right?
I do.
Okay, so let's share with us what is it that you can do for every one of us who would perhaps need some help and be able to bring in and call in their soulmate and have this success and love like you and your husband.
Well, Dave and I, we do coaching together. Dave does coaching on his own as well as I do. I can really kind of help you move past all the blocks that are keeping you from finding your beloved, and really give you tools on relationship, on intimacy and communication and relationship that can help you just really step into the relationships at a different level. I mean, it takes you out of the mindset that you've currently been in and up levels you to what do I really deserve in my life, and
Mhm.
how can I get there? There's manifestation tools that are really incredible that I used as well in my journey that I can share.
Would you be able to share maybe a little piece of your manifestation tool in here, or is it
One
too much to do?
one of them is actually a tool that I learned from Joe Dispenza.
Oh, he's
And
huge, this guy. Yes, I've heard of him. Yes.
yeah, for one
So,
of his books called Becoming Supernatural.
okay.
And it's creating a mind movie, he calls it. So take a song track that makes you super happy every time you hear it, and then create a movie with that song track of images, words, and things that you want to bring into your life.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
So
This will kind of enhance your visualization as well.
right.
Yes.
So if you create a 3-minute movie, then every morning and every night for 30 days, first thing in the morning, you go on YouTube and you pull up a kaleidoscope video and get one with the right megahertz. I think it's 600.
5 2 something.
Five,
Is that love?
yeah,
Yeah,
five,
528, I think.
528.
Yeah, the love.
And you can get the videos and play that video full screen for 6 minutes. It takes you out of your thinking brain and puts you into your pineal brain, which is your manifesting brain.
Right.
So you watch this video for 6 minutes and then you click on your mind movie and play it twice for 6 minutes or whatever, play it at least 5 minutes long, and then go about your day and do that every morning and every night for 30 days. I
That.
have
Mm-hmm.
95% of the things in my mind movie now.
Really? Oh, wow. Wow. So you can do that, not just a love relationship, it
Not
can be
just love,
finance, every aspect, right?
everything in your life.
Oh my
Everything
God.
in your life.
So that's just one of your tools,
Yeah.
right? That you, oh my God, you got a lot of tools in your box. So anyway, you know, guys, quickly, I know you married this guy, the love of your life, and now you're coaching together. So let's say people who's just not starting a relationship, but people who maybe have some problem in their marriage or relationship, you both can help them with that, correct?
Absolutely. We do couples coaching as well. We really, that's our favorite thing to do because we can do it together. And we've just got a really beautiful synergy together. We come from, you know, totally different backgrounds, and Dave's forte, he's really beautiful listener and just has really amazing wisdom that pops out. And so together we're a pretty dynamic.
You're a teamwork, and it's just amazing. You know, Debbie and her husband, Dave, they team up together, not just, you know, you guys are doing what you love to do. Because I know this is your path. This is what you, when we first met, I know this is what you love to do. You love to connect with people. And I'm just like happy for you when I saw your website that you're doing together with your husband now. So guys, I'm going to show her off here at her place. You moved in with your husband right down to San Diego.
Yes.
Right before COVID, I understand.
Right,
so we're going to show, good. So I'm going to show her website here, guys, that she's with her husband now. And this one is called Evolve Connections, correct, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So these are the stories. And this is her picture of her husband. Beautiful there.
Thank you. Yeah, we just got married in September, and it was just an amazing event. It was kind of a celebration, not just for us, but for our community and for everyone out there. It's like, yes, you can find love at 60.
Amen, right? Never give up, because I'm saying, like, you know, a lot of people I came across between 30 to 40, they already gave up, Debbie. But then I said, when they hit 50 and 60, they already closed their doors because they don't think there's any hope at all. But and guys, look at Debbie. Look at Debbie.
I am living my best life yet, and with the best sex I've ever had too. I mean, seriously.
Amen.
It just gets better.
There you go. There you go.
I love that. Yes.
Yes, beautiful. So here you go, Evolve Life Connection, Love Connection here. You also have your talk show, right, Debbie?
I do. I just started a talk show. I'm going to be airing every other week, and we're going to be interviewing different professionals in the love arena to help bring forth their messages on how to deepen the amount of love and joy in your life.
Yes.
So we've got mainly, a variety of different people coming on board. So it'll be great.
Oh God, it's so exciting. And you have people coming in on a weekly basis as well, right? This connection talk show is every Tuesday, correct?
Every other Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday. Yeah. And it's on Facebook Live?
It's on Zoom and Facebook Live. So we do have a private Facebook group that you can join to see the show. And that is, the link for that is on our website.
Good. And if you can go to her Evolve Connection, you can join, or I will also post her link underneath the description here. Okay, guys, so don't worry about that. So now this is another fun part. Yes, our home, which we lovingly call the Palmer Pleasure Palace Resort and Spa.
We do a variety of events and workshops and retreats here. That's our backyard, which I love, that little
Beautiful.
gazebo that I made. And I host women's circles here. Dave runs a men's circle. We
Wow.
do things like drum circles, we do ceremony, we do workshops, we do Tantra workshops, which Dave and I have found really adds to the depth and connection of our relationship. We do community events, sensual dinner parties,
Huh.
ceremony. We had concerts in the backyard.
Oh my God, are you serious? So how many people can, you can host
We've had 80 in the backyard.
oh
My
my God.
daughter,
And this is in the heart of San Diego, right? What city is it?
we're in Encinitas,
My God.
North County, San Diego.
And how big is your property here?
It's just in a neighborhood, but it's just expansive, and we've got this beautiful view in the back. You can see, we've hosted concerts and whatnot. We've had 80 people in the backyard. We do like 25 for workshops and up to 50 for other events. We can house facilitators here. We've had facilitators come in from all over the country.
Wow.
We have we have one coming up, which is amazing. Betty Martin, who wrote The Wheel of Consent,
Uh-huh.
coming out with a new book, and she is coming here to do a book signing and one-day workshop in May. So we're
And what dates is it?
May 15th, she's going to be here.
And is it one day event or
one day? She's going to be doing a book signing locally here in Encinitas on the 14th at a different venue, and then a one-day workshop on consent here on May 15th. So I'm still getting details about it.
Okay. I was going to ask you like what this specifically is about.
Have someone send me a question on my webpage about it. So we're super excited about that, because she's an amazing woman who really wrote the book on consent. And consent and boundaries are massive in Tantra and in life.
Wow, that's amazing. So the place that you host the event here, Debbie, is it like when you host the event, do they stay overnight at your place here? Like, what do you call that? R&B?
We can house facilitators. So we have 3 extra bedrooms, but
Nice.
we don't house participants.
Okay, got it.
So.
That's still very, very nice though, to have people go there, and we can just find places to stay around close. I mean, San Diego is just a beautiful area. So, for them to come to your place to have an event and then stay there for a few extra days and just kind of tour around San Diego, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
there's other, we do all sorts of things. So, sign up for our newsletter on our website, and we send out our calendar of events on a monthly basis, and we've got all sorts of things going on, so we're excited.
There you go. Evolved Connections, guys. So write it down, check out her site, check out this podcast that she started, which I think it's very fascinating for her. And I noticed that you have some guests scheduled already for the next couple of events coming up, correct?
We do. This next week we have Monique Darling, who is an amazing tantrika, a facilitator, who has done some workshops here. And really, I've done week-long dives with this woman in women's tantra facilitator training and energy sex facilitator training, and we co-led a workshop here recently on the art of seduction.
Beautiful.
And she will be talking to me this Tuesday this
Oh
coming
my God.
Tuesday in
And what
2
time is
weeks.
it in California time? What time is it,
2
Debbie?
o'clock on Tuesday.
So every other Tuesday at 2 p.m.
Every other Tuesday. And then Dave and I are heading to Austin to do a week-long dive called Awaken as Love, which is a week-long training in it's a training in Tantra, shamanism, integral theory, spiral dynamics. It's all about just finding yourself in this world and really coming back in as love. And so following that workshop, we're going to be talking with the originator of that workshop and talking about what that was for us. So we're excited
Wow.
about that.
This is exciting. So,
Yeah.
guys, I mean, look at this, love yourself more. I mean, hallelujah. That's it. That's the answer, to really find your soulmate, to find someone. And I love that, your heart, mind, body connection, soul connection here, Debbie, just amazing. And we all need this. We all need a lot of people here just banging the head, just trying to find someone, and they just keep running to a lot of pain and disappointments in every single relationship. And I agree with you that we attract people always at this level, but it's never wrong who we met at the moment because we're always learning something. Yeah, but we want to find something here. But in order to get there, like you said, we need to work on ourselves. And hey, guys, Debbie is the one who's going to be helping you get your relationship, with your partner, because you have a partner yourself who also doing this work, which I think is a perfect pair to help other people. Absolutely beautiful, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just be courageous, and don't be afraid to step out of that box, because there's so much more out there. The expansion is so great. The risk is so worth it.
Exactly. It's not a risk, really. I mean, if we work on ourselves to be more balanced and happy within ourselves, right?
A lot of people, it's difficult, I mean, they live in this tunnel, and it's like, as long as I stay here, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to, lead a righteous life. But it's like, well, what's over here? What's out this door? What is this? What is this all about? Just be curious, be courageous, and don't be afraid to go after your dreams.
Hallelujah. Oh, amen. Amen to that.
Yeah.
You're right. Wow. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful, Debbie. I mean, I just love the fact that, how you have walked this journey and you just come out to share this gift that you love to do, to help others to also find this success in love with their partner, because we need more of this in this world. We want less people that just keep going back to the dating site and trying to search for years for repeat. Oh, yeah, guilty of that too. Repeating experience, and we don't want that anymore. And first thing first, guys, look within yourself. Nurture our own world here, right, Debbie?
Absolutely.
Good.
You can't find love until you love yourself.
Oh, that's so true. So last word, Debbie, before we, end this show. I know I'm going to bring her back more again with maybe next time with Dave. We're going to have to bring you and Dave come on for the show, but guys, I'm going to put all her bio and information, her website, everything, her contact under its description here. So don't worry, we have everything. But before we part this session, Debbie, any last advice?
Be love.
Nice.
Be the best expression of you every day. And
Beautiful.
that is the one thing that will attract people to you, is being your authentic self in all your glory every day.
Woo! Gives me goosebumps. I love that. I love that. Just beautiful energy. Thank you, Debbie, for being here and share your love with everyone. Share your wisdom with everyone. Guys, again, do not give up on hope.
Nope.
Never. You can find love and success at any age. Just have to work on yourself, and you can get Debbie and her husband to help you. All right, guys, you love this video, you learned something from it, please subscribe, click like, or just simply share this video on social medias and with your friends who can actually resonate with this video and you know, be helpful to them. With that said, thank you very much for being here. And Debbie, thank you so much for being here, Debbie.
Thank you, Tina.
Talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye. Take care.